Okay, Gil from Augusta asks if I will implement many of the things Donald Trump has implemented nationally here. The answer is yes. So let me be specific. We just saw an audit here in the state that showed $2.1 billion of bureaucratic waste and fraud and contracts by this Democrat administration being given to their friends and family. That's not a joke. Go back at the actual words are friends and family. They've given sole source contracts in the amount that was the entire state budget about 10 years ago. They've given them to friends and family and sole sourced and all kinds of absolute garbage done with your money and mine. Never mind they're spending it on things we don't want, but they're giving it to people that are their buddies. Okay, so first thing is we need a Doge for Maine. We need efficiency. We need to go through with a good attorney general. And that means, by the way, we need to win the governorship and the House and the Senate. We need to win walking away. Okay, this needs to be a walk-off grand slam so that we can then have the attorney general and go back and look at all of these things they've done to this state and then sweep out all the inefficiencies, cut this budget dramatically. Yes, get rid of the income tax. Yes, lower property taxes. All of that is in the bargain, is in the plan. I mean, as sure as I'm sitting here today, that's the plan. And we're gonna pull every tooth to get there, okay? But at the end of the day, you've got to be able to get back to basics. And we are so far off basics. And then the other part of the question was, am I going to try to win us the first district? And the answer is yes. Do you know that nobody thought that Donald Trump could win all 7 of those swing states? A lot of people didn't think he could win the election this cycle, never mind the popular vote. Common sense is unbelievably persuasive. And if I talk with a lot of folks on the left, and after about an hour of having my ear bent by them and telling them why, they're telling me why woke is not the right word and all these things they think they've got right, I ask them some very basic questions. Are your taxes really abnormally high? Is it easy for you to pay all those taxes? Do you like the fact that we've gone from 5 overdoses in the state to 10,000, and we have drug traffickers all over this state making lives for our kids and even ourselves unsafe? Do you like the fact that we're in a situation where our education outcomes have gone from the best in the nation to the worst in the nation? Whatever your other politics, that stuff doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make sense in the 2nd district where I live, and it doesn't make sense in the 1st district. So, to your question, can we win the 1st district? We sure as hell ought to try, and I believe in time, yes, we will turn this entire state back to Norman Rockwell's America, back to common sense, back to hard work and good pay, back to safe places for our kids and grandkids. Of course we can do this. People say it can't be done. I say, screw that. Of course it can be done. It can be done if you and I work toward that end. That's how everything in life works. You envision it, you believe with all your heart in it, and you work as if the entire enterprise depended on you and you alone. And that's why I don't sleep much, because I think it depends on me and me alone, but I want you to think that too. So yeah, we're going to fix that.